Okay, well, welcome everybody to another our another episode of the TDC Today Show. I am Emily, and be your host today. Um, and we have we'd like to give special thanks and recognition to Mark Transforming Media, Jay Stoyan of the Disability, Jack Clayton of the channel, and Lawrence Wingate of Wingate Studios for replaying the show on their platforms. But I have a great guest today, Aaron Avila of California, who has his own podcast, Soccer Genius Show, and that we're collaborating with him on podcasting things. But hi, Aaron, how's it going?
Hey, really good, Emily. Great to see you. We just got done the podcast, and really good. You did a great job in it. Thank you.
You're welcome. As before we start, you want to briefly say who you are, what you do, kind of thing?
Okay, Emily. My name is Aaron Avila. I'm the CEO of Found Media. I'm located in Snow County, California, which is about an hour north of the gate. And I've been over this bridge so many times that I was born and raised here. So, but I will say, go mate, never years old, Emily. I've driven over it. It's so impressive to drive over. It's amazing.
Yeah, I was over once. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like the sunset, and that's there, and yeah, it's pretty impressive.
That's a real sunset. It's enhanced. The colors are enhanced, but it can be a sunset here and there. But you said I might have a chance to interview you now, correct?
Yeah, just ask away.
Well, your official title is podcast engineer, correct?
Correct.
Now, how did you learn to be a podcast engineer?
Well, it's. I mean, I didn't go through any like formal training or anything. It was just kind of knowing.
I thought TDC does that. Did TDC help you?
Well, they do have their own educational program, but I mean, I actually didn't go through that program, at least as of yet.
Okay.
But it was just kind of knowing. I mean, I kind of knew how to do a few of the things, and then I just had a few other people kind of show me a couple other things. So it's not any like real formal thing. It's just kind of it's just been kind of a sort of on the job training sort of a thing.
Right. Kind of like a sink or swim thing. I've had that one before. Where you're thrown in the water, sink in.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, Emily. You know, it's amazing to me that TDC. I think as we begin to push and move in the United States, I think there's some really great things happen. I'm hoping to get together with Jason and have him on my show so I can tell people about what he does, what you guys are doing here. It's been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the TDC has been around for um back the a dozen years now.
Really?
And yeah, they're doing a lot of different things for people with disabilities and veterans. And
Here in Canada, right? In like Ontario, Canada, or something.
yeah, they're headquartered in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Toronto. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto. Something like that. But, you know, it's amazing to me that people like you, people like me, that disability, because I have, obviously, I'm pretty disabled, and I think your disability is what?
So
What?
autism.
Autism. Just so people know, I know I've watched like some documentaries on some pretty smart people. Just, I think there's something in my stroke community called aphasia. And aphasia is the inability to speak. I mean, they know what they want to say, but they can't say it properly. They, meaning you ask them what the door is, they'll say window. Use a no. Call that door. They say window. They cannot. The processes that turn their mind into speech is broken. Their stroke. And you know, I think here I am with a that made me feel the worst as my own self. In my own mind, I began to beat myself up for making such a silly mistake. So I was wondering if you've ever experienced that where you behave out a certain way that you find kind of frustrating about yourself.
Yeah, I mean, um, there have been the things that have happened that could have been done better or different, but it's kind of the way things are.
I'm going to ask you, Emily, of course, that may be hard. I'm going to ask you. Explain what autism is. I don't know what FLE is. What is it?
Oh boy. I mean, it's
I do.
I think it's sort of a different for everybody. There's kind of spectrum, wide kind of spectrum. Where one end it's less severe, on the other end it's kind of most severe. It's kind of a kind of a developmental kind of disorder.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I asked you to I'm turning around and asking myself. I do that kind of answer question, but assuming it's said about like you just said, like you answered it, is a developmental issue.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many people have ever watched A Good Doctor. It was based on a true story. And the good doctor was being a physician He was like he was 20s, but he was autistic, and he could diagnose somebody with a complex chronic illness, and this is real. This is really true. I mean, let's look at Rain Man. Rain Man was autistic. He could count cards. He'd go to a blackjack table and they could, I could count cards. So I'm just, don't look at us or Emily or myself as stupid. We're not stupid. We're injured. We have disabilities, but doesn't make us any more less a human being than you. So I'm going to thank you Emily, for standing up and being who you are and expressing yourself here on the Today Show. Thank you very much, Emily.
You are welcome.
Yeah, that's very great. So is there, I could, what is it like to you live in Minnesota, correct?
I am in Wisconsin.
About Minnesota, but not Serbian. I know. I want to make crystal clear. Wisconsin does not have the best cheese. I think Snow County, we have big cows, we have more sun, and we have better cheese, Emily.
Okay.
That's not true. I just kidding. Wisconsin, you guys have great cheese. But I heard you have awesome cheese curds, actually. I know somebody from the C-suite that lives in Wisconsin, and she's taught her curds. She loves her curds. But anyway, so Emily, why don't I turn this to you? That you ask me a question.
So you said the C-suite network. What is the C-suite network, or how did you get to be a part of it?
This is fantastic. What another great question from you, Emily. What is a C-suite network? I'm going to tell a little bit of story. When I first had my brain cancer, I was suicide, having my bed, half paralyzed, wanting to die because I felt my life was over. And I had a gun in my closet and trying to figure out how to get myself in my wheelchair, up a ramp and do a gun in my closet where I could end my life because my life was over. Then I turned on YouTube. Lo and behold, global business celebrity Jeff Bezos was on. He was the CEO of Eastman Kodak back in the day. Great man. But he began to talk about attitude. He just got to writing a book called Think Big, Act Bigger. And I said, and he kept going, I kept listening to him, and he going, success is about attitude. And it's about thinking big, acting bigger, and being relentless. And I began to go, man, he's amazing. That's applied to circuit buyers like me. And sure enough, I is thinking big, act bigger, knowing of life. And it's changed my life. He actually was instrumental. So, what is C-suite network? C-suite is a group of global business executives around the world that all get together from the C-suite network, and we all help each other, help produce content. I bet Jeff Hazlett, global business, I did a show on the podcast. He's such an awesome man. He has been on the show like 2 or 3 times. I've read him. I'm hoping I get him on again shortly because I have a question for him. So, go to www.csuite.com. Check it out. It's networking 10 times was not tenfold. I've been part of many other networking groups. On the C-suite is a contest. I've never been to one so amazing. And these people are what I call forward thinkers. They treat people like you and me like we're valuable. And sometimes, being autistic, me as the way I am, sometimes we're not seen as valuable. We're seen like some sub valuable. Yeah, but the truth is, we're valuable. We're just different. We're different. And he welcomes and his staff and all C-suite network. You gave a show a C-suite network Alan, didn't you?
Yeah, I was at one of their it was one of their Zoom meetings.
Yeah, one
like so ago.
Yeah, right. They get together Friday and do something called C-suite celebrates. It's really casual. It's a time to unwind and get together and meet at the pub, but you don't meet puppy, meet on Zoom. But what did you think about how are you treated within the C-suite network, Emily?
I mean, it seemed like a good group. I mean,
No
I
one
was,
down.
I mean, I was able to meet some new people that I had not met before, and so it was sort of a great experience.
I'm really glad because I I I actually look forward to it Friday because being the way I am, I get insecure, no doubt. I feel insecure sometimes, but these people build you up to where you don't feel insecure anymore. Just hang out with them, be who you are. Some of these people are multi-millionaire corporate owners, and some are billionaires, but they don't look down on us, disabled people. They look at us as valued members of the community. So I want to encourage anybody out there. If you are in business, you're an entrepreneur, check out c-suitenetwork.com. The people doing it, it's amazing and really, really, really valuable for you as a company.
Yeah, how long have you been part of the C-suite network?
The Great Coach family. I've been a member probably a little over a year now. And it's amazing. I really, really enjoy it. It's amazing. They have stuff going 5 days a week. I mean, I can't do
Let's start, Aaron.
not lots of young whippersnappers like you, I tell you what. But It's September 1st is my birthday. Get this, honey. I'll be turning 60 years old.
Oh, wow. That's a big milestone.
60 years old, definitely. I am the age of my father. And it goes by quick. So, with that, I will tell you and everybody else out there, enjoy your life, enjoy what you have, because it goes by quick. I remember when I was younger, Emily, people, my mom and dad would tell me, life goes quick. I was such a young person going, no way. It's dragging on. It's taking forever. Well, here I am, 60 years old, and really realize life goes by quick, but to enjoy it while you're here, basically goes by quick. Now, see, Marianne came back from all the way from Mexico.
Hey,
Marianne, are you out there? Can you hear us, Marianne?
You're on mute, Marianne, if you're talking.
Yes, I'm here. Yep. Yes, I'm here.
Now, Marianne, you look kind of like a rabbit.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So, Marianne, you in Mexico. What part of Mexico are you in?
It's called San Carlos, Mexico.
So, did you get hit by the hurricane?
Well, the hurricane passed us. We weren't directly hit, but we had flooding and floodage. Other people around the bay had flooding in their homes and electricity out, no water. The strong winds and lightning storms through over the weekend, and then it went up to San Diego.
Now, curious, that was back in my younger days. My wife and I wanted to move to Mexico, but what kind of do you enjoy? You must obviously enjoy Mexico. Tell me a little about Mexico.
Well, it's hang on, where are you? Well, we sailed from San Diego to Ensenada and stayed in Ensenada for a month. That was a year and a half ago. And that's where I met Captain Mary and Captain Jack. And my neighbor sailed to San Carlos. I stayed in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico for several months. And he told me to come over here. It's a beautiful community here. And so that's where the boat's docked is. So I've been in an apartment here, which is very affordable. And my neighbors take care of everything. I have a pool outside my door. It's extremely hot. I'm doing a lot better here than in Cabo because I'm used to being on water. And now I have a pool and I'm in walking distance to the ocean, which is a hurricane. You're not supposed to be out swimming because of the contamination and the flooding and the garbage, and you don't know the mosquitoes down here. But I have a neighbor who's a retired attorney. He's an amazing chef, so I go shopping with him and we go down to this grocery store, and we spend about $15 a week for fresh vegetables, and it's very amazing. We cook healthy foods. We travel down to the marina like we did last Saturday to get out to get into a hotel restaurant bar that has extremely excellent air conditioning compared to where we have at our homes. It's extremely hot outside, and I know it's everywhere. So it takes a challenge on it. But the good news is, I'm 4 blocks to the hair salon, massage therapy, and 4 blocks to an American Dental. And they're building a brand new hospital down near San Jose Hospital that's supposed to be accepting United States Medicare and Medicaid they're brokering. So that's in the works, and possibly military. And so yeah, it's a change wherever you move, but it's a great decision from living on a sailboat in Hawaii, and with so it's
But it's sometimes, honestly, Marianne, you think when I think Mexico feel, I think of kind of way back, and but you say you actually have a job, you are actually able to keep employed, and you gotta make money. So, what do you do for a living?
but I'm retired now. Yeah, so I'm a book author now. I was a social worker with the deaf in medical sales. I got injured in Hawaii. I was on several movie sets as an extra and sign language interpreter at Unity Church of Hawaii. I became a Reiki master, and I got to sail. And when I sailed with my Navy friend, I did book signings at SeaWorld and Sea Life Park. And now I've created games through the pandemic with a grant funding. And Suzanne Sims, my co-writer, sold her condo in Waikiki, Hawaii. A lot of people have left Hawaii and relocated, started new careers. But Suzanne and I are working on the climate change book. We have the website. We're just bringing them on to pop-up books. Who's going to probably accept us. And we're applying for 2 grants to write the books. For one with well, $1,000 each, the Autism Foundation, and one specifically with disabilities. So, I'm using my skills. I've been injured. I've been in a car accident. I have severe back pain and neck pain, and fortunately, my neighbor, she's a great masseuse, and portability. I get realigned with chiropractors down here, so that's you had to reinvent yourself after being disabled and use your gifts. And I have the vision to bring these into animation movies. So, I'm online, and I'm excited to work with Suzanne again. They're great books, and this week I called, the Hawaii schools. Subaru Hawaii is donating $25,000 to donors choose, where teachers can request books, and they can request my books like Marilyn Rogers did, and she requested 50 books from Miley Charter Schools. She got funded in 2 weeks, and the children read the books, and I went out and I did a book signing, and Amazon sent me a royalty check. So it's I'm doing what I'm doing. So
No, I think it's amazing what you're doing, but you said something that really kind of stuck.
Create this through animation with characters, and no one has done anything with language characters in animation movies. So I know the universe has been a provider, and like sales, you got to keep knocking on some doors to find the people to help you out with the project, which I'm grateful that through the lockdown of the pandemic, I was a co-host in Hawaii neighborhood projects. I also went over to Ancient Ability and was a sign language interpreter So I got to meet these amazing people around the world. And now, I look forward to this podcast and introducing new people who I've met through my journey and bringing, worldwide causes out to share with the world, such as Leanne McLaughlin and Clean Water Foundation. He's bringing filters to Maui schools. So, it's not a matter where you look back or you look forward. Here I am in Mexico. The past is over in Hawaii. And I had a great time. My deaf friend, he relocated to San Diego. He became a veterinary assistant. And so, I'm senior living now. And, it's all about cost of living. And, just grateful that, some of these places I live, are under climate change crisis.
All right. We're gonna
so a safe spot in the right place at the right time right now.
All right, we're gonna and there we can finish this conversation and next. So here, need to stop here for the moment.
So we're out of time. Mary used up all the time.
But I want to thank everybody for joining us, and until next time.